His first throw is an interception. Tyrique Stevenson has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They aren't afraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. But boy, can it set a tone early.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Knowing how a wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. And I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Working from the gun, Williams. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw caught by his running back. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of him.
Yeah.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Hauled down by Christian Izien. First down play.
That Arizona playbook, bro. Man, they got a lot of plays I run on Madden.
Plays like that, runs like that.
I'm like, oh yeah.
Table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's 2nd and 5. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Yeah, I thought he was in.
Christian with the INT. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Throwing deep down the left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Williams on the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline.
Yeah.
And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play.
You ain't running nowhere.
That's good for a Bears first down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I mean, that's better than
a nice pickup of 11 there, Brock. And they'll
70,
have first and goal
70.
to figure out.
Oh, well.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
I should have threw that already.
That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep.
Oh, my God.
Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hits him on the out route.
Go with Lamar.
So short of that 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense.
Ready to go with Lamar. Okay, so I know the play there.
And the big play
Spy every time.
Second down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so...
You don't know how to play with Lamar like I do.
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast. Jackson now on third.
That's my fault.
That's caught for the first. Running down the left side.
That's my fault.
Big chunk of field, and it sets him up
play
with
that.
first and goal.
All he want to do though is keep going that Texas route.
Field and special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting them.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Has his man. It's Odunze. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
The handoff on 3rd and short, and he'll get them enough for a first down. Working quickly here. First down, Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Williams to throw.
Man, he wide open. Bro.
But still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running it now out of the gun. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down. Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. Fourth down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Headed out right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and it couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Here we go.
Wow.
Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Trying to push this past the marker. And the look outside yields no fruit. They make the stop near the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams to throw on first.
That's so weak.
Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the pistol, Williams. Has a man. It's Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Bears trailing in the early going. Ball at the 33 for first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. Throw came out right. The defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Williams from the gun. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running this one left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit.
My whole depth chart is fucked up over here. I'm about to go change. Something's going on in my offense. Got my tight end in the slot. What the hell?
Back from the break. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get into what used to be a...
Yeah, why do they have my tight end? This is stupid. Starks is hurt right now, right?
It's at the 25 after the return.
He says corner.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Lamar.
That's my
Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's my pick.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game. Before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Go get him. Oh, yeah. Fumble.
Oh, the ball is out. And he recovers his own mistake. He can
every time.
Here.
He's supposed to be streaming.
And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this into the pouring rain. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. First and 10 from the 41. Plowing up the middle. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
He's on the move. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Williams.
Oh, come on.
It's another interception.
Why did it throwing in the red, man?
It's his 7th interception of the season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
And this is a nice gain. It's stopped at the 47. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Back to the well again.
Stretch now.
Down the sideline inside the 40. And he heads
Damn,
out of
3
bounds.
stretches
Great
in a
pickup
row.
on that run. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
4 stretches in a row.
Back-to-back carries here. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that.
That's all
we're
going to do now? We're just going to run stretch?
In the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They give it to him again. some space inside the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Okay,
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain.
And he did stretch.
The Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working from the gun, Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You can't get those.
Hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Diving forward, and he makes the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him running the comeback. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down, here's Lamar. He rolls to his right.
Give me that.
Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
No luck finding the receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Williams. Jump off caught by his back. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short.
Yeah, he's one of those.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. We're through. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now give left side. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, Williams.
Bro, come on.
It's intercepted in the end zone. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
You did lock it.
If there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
They keep going in the red.
Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Juke the defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. 2nd and 3 now. Hand off to the back. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run?
Caleb Williams throwing the red.
Getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he'll get it up to the 27. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I was looking in the chat like right now. Like, why is he playing? What's that corner playing?
You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Passing into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Pass complete to Walker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Lamar throwing again. Rolling out to his left. He
hiking both.
Nicely done.
Cheesy ass niggas.
Touchdown, Baltimore. McPherson at the point after. Got a good play in the rain there.
I need to hike the ball and boat to the sideline.
And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Big gain downfield. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Williams. He lobs it deep middle.
Yeah, that's
and they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Williams to throw.
They are doing me so dirty right now, boy. That shit is crazy. That shit's insane.
And the Ravens take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
That was dirty.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger. Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Escapes out to the left. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. From the gun, Jackson. Headed out right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He's got it. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bears losing by 14. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Williams from the gun. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Number 84, touchdown, Chicago.
So now the Bears getting set. Big moment coming as they go for 2. Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete. Down inside 2 minutes now. They're going to line up to try the onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him at the 38. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Ravens lead by 15 now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now here's Williams. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Throwing now. Odunze's got it right side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. All right, one more snap to play here. 1st down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Bears make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month.